Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Bumper here. Okay, back tonight with a new video, and I'm coming tonight with another episode of the 39. Okay, quick blurb if you didn't know what that was. Me and my man Trevor over at Double Bill Movies are going through all 39 of the Section 1 video nasties and then giving you our views on them and whether a modern holiday fan should check them out, should they be video nasties, all the good stuff. Okay, so tonight, I'm not sure what episode number it is. It's up in the 20s though, we're getting there now. Excuse me, it seems like every time I do one of these videos, I'm apologising for the delay, but I promise you now, me and Trev will get to the end of it sooner rather than later. Anyway, so tonight's movie is Madhouse. Sorry about that, disturbance in the force then. Okay, so Madhouse is made in 1981. The director is a chap called Ovidio G. Asondanitas. Aussie RD List we're calling him for the sake of this video. So Aussie RD List directed it. It stars Trish Everly and Dennis Robertson. And I'm just looking now on the wiki page, just to make sure I get the names right. And I cannot believe this movie has only got 25% on Rotten Tomatoes. I really can't. Okay then, so we're just going to jump straight into it now then. Okay, so I got Trev's notes here. I haven't read Trev's notes, right, because I got my own opinion on this movie, and I'm going to be gutted if Trev don't feel the same way, because if we watched two different films, I'll be mind blown, because you can tell by my smile, this film was amazing. Alright, so Trev has put, I find Madhouse to be quite a sophisticated horror. This is his overview. And has a few scares in it. You find in more modern horror, say from the early 2000s. Not as well executed, but definitely the early look into what will come in the future. These are the vibes I got from it. It starts creepy, definitely seems to hold back on what could have been far more intense. Alright then, so yeah, right, this film was absolutely amazing, and it's like Trev says, it reeks of a more modern day horror film. You can relate it to other films. There was so many films going through my head, everything from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre to the Australian black comedy, The Loved Ones. It just had a mix of everything, I'm telling you. Trev says it could have been more intense. We'll cover this in a minute when you say about should it be a video nasty, and it could have been more intense, but I wonder if it was the right decision to hold back in certain ways so it could be enjoyed by a bigger audience that wouldn't be so offended if they really took it there. All right, so first question then, did it feel like a video nasty? So Travis saying no, but there is one scene that I think helped put it on the DPP list, a stabbing at the dinner scene near the end of the film. Okay, right, so the first thing to say, for me, the violence in this film was on point, but a lot of it wouldn't fall under video nasty territory because it's your usual stabbings, or there's a big Rottweiler in this and the Rottweiler does the killing. The Rottweiler is amazing. It never once looks fake, even though the scenes when it's attacking people, it's fake. It just looks amazing. There's never one point in this movie where you think these effects are so cheap, it's taking me out of the film. But yeah, I suppose it could have been pushed a little bit further. I'll come back to that now. Should it be a video nasty? Not really. Apart from the above mentioned stabbings, I don't see why it made the list. Okay, so I'm going to agree with Trevor and say it's doing it a disservice put it on the video nasty list, because it's stopping people from watching it who would enjoy this movie as just a general horror outing, because it's got loads of good stuff in it. I gotta be honest, right? There's a scene in it where the dog kills a boy, and the boy, he's like a character you warm to a little bit as the movie started. He's not in it a lot, but you can see like the woman in it really likes him. She's like a teacher at a school for deaf kids and whatever else. But you don't see it. You see the kid, you see the Rottweiler growl, and then it just clicks to an ambulance. So if that was really wanted to push it as a video nasty, they would have showed a little bit more. Not saying I wanted to see more. This is why I was saying that I'm probably glad they didn't push it. But if they really wanted to, then this would have took it to the next level, and it would definitely fall under video nasty. Okay, should modern horror fans check it out? Trevor says, I would. When you see just how carefree the priest is later in the film, remembering it's from 1981, it's a good horror. First thing to say, like this priest guy in it, right, he reminded me of David Warner. He looked like David Warner. To me, he did anyway. It wasn't David Warner, but he looked like him. I gotta be fair. Modern holiday fans, 100% check this out. This film is amazing. Like I keep saying, the gore's on point, the special effects are on point, the acting's on point, the story's on point. I'm telling you, this is the best video nasty I have watched so far. aside from the real big hitters like I Spit on Your Grave, Zombie Flesh Eaters. This would run circles around films like Axe, all the cannibal ones, House on the Edge of the Park. What else have we watched? The Nazi exploitation ones. This film runs circles around them all. Competently made, competently acted, and the special effects are amazing. I tell you, people will say, you know, if you've got a trigger warning of animal cruelty, there's a bit of animal cruelty in this, but obviously it's not real. It's like all special effects. And that scene is just, I think, is amazing. I know it's cruel to kill an animal, but obviously it's not real. And oh my God, the special effects on it and everything, it's a here's Johnny moment. It's a quick jump scare. Here's Johnny as the dog comes through the door. Like, oh, and it's just wicked. You just got to see it. Honestly, I love this movie. I rented it on Amazon Prime. Because I've been a bit skinned after Christmas. I didn't have the 15 quid to go and buy it in HMV. I rented it for £3 on Amazon Prime, and I'm telling you now, when I get paid next Tuesday, I'm going to buy it 110%. Unless someone wants to tell me there's a 4K coming soon, I am getting this movie. Well, I'm waffling now, getting a bit lost. My excitement's running wild. So this is the summary that I suppose I haven't really even told you what it's about yet, have I? So just before I read the summary, which is going to give you a bit of thing, I'll tell you what it's about. It's about these two twin sisters. At the very beginning, you know where you are with this film, because this could have made it be a video nasty, because when the credits are rolling at the start, there's like a freaky nursery rhyme going on in the background. When the bell breaks, the cradle will fall, like, and there's a girl in a rocking chair, and another girl just comes in. It's the twin sister with a rock and just starts smashing her face in. Honestly, my daughter walked in the room when it was on, like, and I could see her looking at the TV, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have seen that." But she was laughing anyway. But yeah, it was mad. Like, just smash, like on the face. And anyway, so then you got this disabled twin sister in hospital years later, and you got the sister who's normal, out living a life, teaching these kids, and you got this priest James who's actually their uncle, and he's trying to get them both back together because obviously the one who's in hospital, all messed up, she looks like the girl off Terrifier. You know, she holds the sister blame for doing it to her, and she doesn't want to know her and everything. And the sister's like worried sick she's going to break into this mental institution and come after her and all this. And that's where the story kind of goes. It builds up to their birthday. Like, you get a little intersection saying 3 days till the birthday, 2 days till the birthday, and all the friends around her are dying. You know, either getting eaten by this dog or getting stabbed up by a mysterious person that you're led to believe is the sister who's escaped from the mental hospital. So anyway, the summary: twin sister Julie and Mary celebrating their birthday, but as the camera slowly gets closer, things aren't quite as they seem. Years later, Mary is in hospital and always ill, while Julie has led a normal life with a dark secret. The family priest guides and comforts Julie throughout her life. As she grows more and more paranoid that something is going on with her twin sister, the priest is more dismissive towards her. The end sees the full reality of what went on between the twins when they were younger. Okay, so like I explained, yeah, this woman, she's worried sick the sister's going to come after her for what she's done. And this priest is sort of trying to work as a go-between. She's got his husband or boyfriend or whatever who comes and goes. He's away on business when shit hits the fan and whatever. But yeah, so that's the basic premise, really. I wouldn't want to give you total spoilers because it has got a bit of a twist. But yeah, I mean, the more I think about it, this film, that's got some Terrifier vibes. But I wouldn't want you to go in expecting a gore fest like Terrifier, but the more I think about it now, like, yeah. So then the last line for Trev is Madhouse is quite a different concept for a horror, I'd say, and definitely an influence on modern horror. Again, yeah, like I said, there's so many films going through your head when you're watching this, and like the last scene, man, is absolutely brutal with the axe. Like, I just finished watching it again now because I'm going to lose it in 4 hours. Believe it or not, I watched it 3 times in the space since I bought it on Friday. I've watched it 3 times, mainly because I was dozing off a couple of times when I watched it, and I really wanted to see it all the way through because it was just awesome. And so I did that. So I just finished watching it again now just before doing this video, and yeah, amazing. Alright, so Trev's give it 7 out of 10. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10, and I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. I don't want to give it 9 or 10 because, you know, I don't want people to watch this and think, oh, what's Bumper on about? Like, it wasn't that good, but I think, you know, you will really like this one. And yeah, in my opinion, it was that good. I don't know if I'm missing anything really from it. Like I said, in terms of like real nasty, it kind of bottled it, I would say. But that's not to detriment to the film. That's only detriment to it falling under the video nasty banner. So anyway, on behalf of Trevor over at Double Bill Movies and myself, thanks as always for watching. And I'm telling you now, if you only watch one film this week, make sure it's Madhouse.